If you needed a case study on who the modern day black woman is, the types of behaviors that she engages in, the type of psychology that runs through her head, here's your case study right now, ladies and gentlemen. Keke Palmer. Look no further. Modern day black women love themselves some Keke Palmer. Yes, they do. Her story is amazing. She is a masculine black woman. She is taking charge. She is the boss. She don't need a all she needs is a bag. Her words, not mine. The story of Keke Palmer is one that I use as a case study if I want to look into the psychology of the modern day black woman. Now, why? Keke Palmer was a child star as an actress. She was very, rich and famous quite early in her career. And she has continued that rich and famous strain into her adulthood. Now, of recent, Keke Palmer engaged in a relationship with a man. They had a child together recently. And what Keke Palmer decided to do was that she decided that, yes, she's got her man and she's got her child and they have their family, but she's going to dress like a whore. That's what Keke Palmer's gonna do. She's gonna dress like a whore and she's gonna go out and see Usher. Superstar Usher. You know, everybody knows Usher. If you don't know who Usher is, I don't know, you've been hiding under a rock. But she went out to see Usher. And obviously being somebody who's famous, Usher saw her, she saw Usher, and people had their camera phones out. And she engaged in some very interesting single behaviors with Usher, just dancing. Now, people had their camera phones out and they were like, hasn't she got a man? And just had a baby not too recently? Like, what's going on with her? But it doesn't matter. No one can tell the modern black woman what she must do, because she's independent and she don't listen to no one, okay? No one tells a modern black woman what to do. Everyone listens to what she says, and anyone that doesn't listen to what she says is a what? A misogynist. Or they hate women, or they're broke, or they're gay. Choose one, doesn't really matter. So Keke Palmer engaged in a dance with Usher, and in my personal opinion, the response from her man wasn't one that I would have done. He went online and said, look, this woman's a mother, she shouldn't be engaging in people like this, we've just had a child, etc., etc. Now, what that does is that puts people in a place in your relationship that you don't want them to be in. Because now it looks like there's trouble in paradise, and everyone can see because you've gone on the internet and you've said, wow, this is a mother, she shouldn't be doing this, right? Bro, the bottom line is, she left your house looking like that, right? So you had every right to say, you know what, baby, I don't really feel comfortable with you wearing that, going out like that. But no, that would have been misogynistic. That would have been because he hates black women if he was to say that, right? So he let that slide, and then he went online and showed his displeasure and his distaste. I wouldn't have done it, that's what he done. I think he shouldn't have done it personally. That's not what men should be doing. Should be going online. You should have your household in check, and if you don't, then that's probably not the place for you. In the coming weeks, the internet had all of their involvement in their relationship. He should have done this, she shouldn't have done that, she should have done this, she's better than him, he's better than her. Men went back and forth, there was a war. Keke Palmer decided to make a song. She decided to make a song in which the lyrics said, my son gave me some I don't need all I need is a bag. Which to me is a pretty clear statement. It's a pretty clear statement towards her man, right? She doesn't need her man, all she needs is some money. Her words, not her man's words, not Sa Ra Garvey's words, Those were all her words. Man, this story is crazy. So what has happened now is that everyone knew that this whole thing started because of her dressing scantily clad at the Usher concert and, you know, dancing with him, right? So what did Keke Palmer decide to do? After making it basically a diss track towards her man, after making a diss track towards her baby's father, that she's still with, apparently, by the way, she's decided to make a song with Usher. She has decided to be the main girl in Usher's new song where he speaks about her man, but not her man, right? These are the lyrics. So he is saying these things, she's in the video dancing with Usher. And I'm like, this woman is a case study on just how petty and divisive modern day women can be. Because as somebody who's gone through a situation where my child was involved and, you know, I had to go through this whole custody thing and the whole thing, what I saw in Keke Palmer and what many men see in Keke Palmer is that negativity and that messiness and that pettiness that drives wedges in families, in between fathers and their children. And you know what's so funny? Modern day black women cheered. They cheered Keke Palmer into single motherhood. When this thing happened and her man, whatever was going on with them, they should have sorted it out. Women were saying within on social media, oh, she's too good for him. Who does he think he is? Blah, 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 blah. He should be lucky that he's with her. All of this kind of stuff. And I'm just like, yeah. The modern day black woman, I'm single. I don't need it. All I need's a bag, right? That type of woman has multiplied. And she is the type of woman that continually gets the eyes on her and gets support by other, not just other men, by other women. By other women. They champion other black women into single motherhood. They cheer them in there. And then once they get there, now what? You got some money. Not once did those black women who were championing her into single motherhood think about her son. They didn't think that, oh my God, she's got a son, he's gonna need his father around. No. They didn't think about that. They don't care about that. What they care about is their independence. What they care about is no one can't tell them nothing. No one can't tell them nothing. They are the head of their household, okay? I'm the woman, I'm the head, I'm the single black woman, I'm strong and I don't need no man. That son that Keke Palmer has, just a crazy scenario. I'm not wishing anything on her son, by the way. I hope her son lives a great life. But let's just take a scenario. That young boy grows up to be a serial killer. And you know what the mother's gonna say? Oh, his father wasn't around. His father wasn't around and that's why he needed his father in his life. However, no. You championed going into single motherhood and you had other black women championing you into single motherhood. And then you made a song saying you don't need a nigga. All you need is some money. But what you did is that you made a diss song towards the father of your newborn child. You don't need a man, you just need some money. How is a man supposed to take that? After he's fathered your child, after you have a newborn, how do you think he's supposed to take that? How do you think this man is now supposed to take you going into a music video with Usher, with him talking about him? How do you think he's supposed to take that? This is the most petty and divisive behavior that I see modern day women, forget black, just modern day women engage in. And this is why so many children are growing up without fathers. Because a lot of men are choosing not to engage in this type of behavior. Because when men choose not to engage in this behavior, do you know what they say? Oh, he doesn't want to see his children. No, he doesn't want to engage with this petty, disgusting, weird, just weird behavior. And you think it's cool because what? You got some media likes, some social media likes, some money out of it. All of a sudden, it's cool to disrespect the father of your child. A man who was around. A man who was around you. Not some deadbeat. Right? He wasn't some deadbeat where you had a baby and then he left. No. He was with you. You went out scantily clad and you started dancing with other men. But you don't need a man, you just need some money. This woman is a case study on the psychology of the modern day black women. And if men don't use Keke Palmer as a case study, you messing up.